Drop a like in the next 5 seconds and school will be canceled this year. If you don't, you'll end up having Saturday school. Fortnite Season 8 Chapter 2 has a ton of new mythic bosses and mythic weapons that you probably don't know about because, well, some are really tough to get and others weren't even in the game when the season came out yesterday. But don't worry, I'm going to share with you guys exactly where to get all the mythic weapons as well as the ones that should be coming out any day now. So stay tuned because these mythic weapons are actually good this season. And guys, if you still need the Season 8 Battle Pass, you are in luck because I give 5 of my most loyal subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. I probably won't get as many views now because I haven't been uploading, so that just means you'll actually have a good chance of being added now. And if you guys want to take a couple seconds to put Doom in the Fortnite item shop to support me, I would appreciate it a ton. So the first mythic weapon we're going to go over is the Mythic Sideways Rifle, and to get this you're going to want to land at the purple and yellow orb that spawns randomly on the map every game. Once the bus gets to that POI, you really can't miss the giant orb, so just land directly into it and try to land on one of the special purple sideways chests because it should always give you either the sideways rifle or the minigun. And if you didn't know, you actually can't build in this area, so make sure there's always something you can hide behind in case there's other people that drop in it with you, because chances are someone else is going to be there. And whenever you eliminate a zombie, make sure you pick up the purple cubes they drop because you're going to need these to craft the mythic weapon. Try to do as good of a job as you can looting so you can try to get the highest rarity of the item before using the cubes, because it does take quite a few cubes to upgrade. You're gonna end up having to eliminate a ton of zombies, but thankfully it seems like they buffed the amount of ammo the zombies drop, so you shouldn't really run out of ammo. And in fact, you should have almost max ammo by the time you're done. And then once you've collected around 75 cubes or so, you should have enough now to find a space safe to craft the mythic. As you can see with the sideways rifle, it is a huge advantage to craft it to mythic because the blue sideways rifle only does 30 damage and takes 2.8 seconds to reload, while the mythic sideways rifle does a whopping 38 damage and only takes 2.1 seconds to reload. Unfortunately, they both have the same fire rate, so you won't get an advantage in that department, but it is kind of weird. I noticed that it says the damage is 38 because for me when I was playing, I was doing 57 damage to the body and 85 damage to the head to players, so I don't know which one of those numbers is bugged, but right now it does do a lot of damage, so it's definitely worth trying. Now, as you would assume, you can also upgrade the sideways minigun to mythic rarity as well. The mythic version has a damage stat of 24, a fire rate of 7, and reload time of 4. Now, if you compare this to the purple version, which has a damage of 21, fire rate of 7, and reload time of 4.75, it does not seem like it is that great of an improvement. However, I'm pretty sure the reload time being less means that it takes way longer for the minigun to have to cool down, so you can end up spraying the minigun a lot longer. And then obviously with this minigun, it shoots faster the longer you spray it, so that could be a huge advantage. And technically this minigun does more damage than Brutus's mythic minigun we saw in season 2, because Brutus's mythic minigun only did 21 damage to the body and it did 31 to the head, while this mythic sideways minigun does 24 damage to the body but only 30 to the head. So it's definitely worth trying for yourself to see if you like it or not. I'm not sure which one took longer to cool down, the sideways or the Brutus one. I'm not really sure, but when I was using the mythic sideways minigun, it did seem pretty solid. So like I said, I definitely recommend you guys try it out at least once. Okay, and the next mythic weapon we have is Sloane's Mythic Burst Assault Rifle, and I don't know why, but they did not have Slone as the boss in the game yesterday when the season released, but it did come out this morning without really any announcement. I didn't even know till a friend told me, but basically you're gonna want to land somewhere near Dirty Docks. We decided to land at Compact Cars first to loot up a bit before going to fight her, and you'll see she's at an IO base now, right on the road that leads from Dirty to the bridge. And I don't remember if this IO base was here last season in that spot or if this is just brand new, but it does seem like kind of a random spot and definitely a downgrade from her headquarters in Corny Complex last season. But although her POI might have had a downgrade, this mythic is 100% an upgrade and is the best mythic weapon that we've received in a while, believe it or not. So you have to be sort of cautious when going for it because these AI actually kind of melt you. So definitely make sure sure you guys have some decent loot before you get her. But I'll show you guys the stats on this thing. As you can see, it has a damage of 39, a fire rate of 4.58, a magazine size of 21, and a reload time of 2.21. And if you compare this to a blue burst assault rifle, which only has a 34 damage, 3.95 fire rate, 20 magazine size, and 2.6 reload time, you can just see how much of an improvement the Mythic really is. And well, if the stats don't convince you of this, just watch the gameplay, because you'll see this thing absolutely shreds people. Like, I think this Mythic AUG is better than the Mythic AUG we got in season 3 that Ocean had. It is only still 2-shot bursts, but I feel like these bursts are way faster than they used to be. Like, even the blue burst shoots faster than it used to. So basically all these burst assault rifles just shoot faster, and it's super OP now. Like, I would not be surprised if in a few days there are 50 people trying to land on this thing, because it is that good. You guys will see in these clips of me eliminating people that the distance really doesn't even matter, whether they're close or far away. This thing is super accurate, has like a super tight spread, and it is unquestionably the best AR you can use. Like, it's definitely better than even a gold scar. So if you see this thing laying on the ground or you eliminate somebody with it, definitely pick it up and you will not be disappointed. Now guys, for the next Mythic weapon that we're gonna have in the game soon, but not quite yet, is the Shockwave Launcher. So technically it's not going to be a Mythic, it's not going to be Kit's Mythic Shockwave Launcher. It is going to be a Shockwave Launcher, I think, with only 3 grenades in the magazine as opposed to Kit's, which had 6, because we can see this weapon in the files now. And to unlock this, we have to contribute to the global effort by donating our gold here at Corny Complex. So you guys can see it's located pretty much in the middle, and you just have to walk up to it and you can donate 50 gold at a time. So you'll see it's only 0.01% funded in total, so we have a long way to go. But basically, once we get the mounted turret to 100%, we're actually going to be able to pick between the Shockwave Launcher and the Rift to Go to come back into the island. Now, I think it's safe to say that everyone's going to vote for the Shockwave Launcher because that's a way cooler item than the Rift to Go. But once we're able to vote for it with our gold, we need to all make sure we go and do that. In fact, I guess we can go and donate all our gold now just to get to that part quicker, because obviously the Shockwave Launcher was one of the best mythics in the game ever, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see like how we have to get it in game, if it's just going to come out of chests or if it's going to spawn a certain location or like an NPC or something. I don't really know, but hopefully we get this filled up sooner rather than later, because I definitely don't want to be waiting till halfway into the season to start using it. Okay guys, and for the final mythic weapon, we're going to have to defeat the Carnage boss, who should be spawning at the area between Coral Castle and Stealthy Stronghold. There's a specific crash site there, and right now that is where the purple cube is. So the Carnage boss isn't quite in the game yet, and who knows, by tomorrow they might already release him because they just released Sloane today. But we do know that his mythic is going to be the Carnage Symbiote, and it is interesting because the description of the item says grab enemies with a symbiotic arm and soar with the symbiotic glider, let there be carnage. So it would sound like it has another functionality similar to like the Silver Surfer mythic we had in season 4, but FNBR Unreleased was actually able to use the item already in game, and he did not showcase it being used as like a glider. So it's possible to just have like the arm function like the Venom mythic had back in season 4 as well. There is a Carnage glider in the game, but it's called Dark Symbiote, and it has the description let there be carnage. So I don't know if there was just some confusion there, or I don't really know if like Fortnite screwed up in some way or something. But it is interesting too that the Venom Symbiote was added to the files as well. So I don't know if that means we're gonna get the Carnage mythic and the Venom mythic together, like if he'll drop both of those, or maybe Venom will be a boss too with Carnage. I really don't know, but the Venom Symbiote is in the files too, and it has the same description as the other mythic, so I don't know what that could be for. Maybe an LTM, I really don't know, but I just thought I would let you guys know. We did see Carnage using his mythic in the Battle Pass trailer, so it is for sure that that is going to come into the game. And like I said, it could come any day now, because I guess they're just adding the bosses randomly whenever they want. And then finally guys, just a little bit of speculation is that we could get a mythic for the secret skin that has not been officially revealed, but it's supposed to be like the Cube Queen or something like that. And while I don't think there's a great chance she'll have her own mythic, because not even Superman got his own mythic, I do think it's a possibility. So hopefully Fortnite surprises us with that. But that's gonna do it for the video guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, if you could please please drop a like. And if you want to go to the extra mile and use code DOOM, would appreciate it a ton. That's gonna do it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.